is not the run. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, Smitchins. How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. So last night was a 24-second PB with a lot of time loss. So hopefully we can get into this and not die and get a really good time. Pretty high on life right now. How about me? I'm doing really well. Saw some friends this evening. Good food, good conversation. So, a little tired. But hopefully I'll wake up enough to get some good runs in. Started pretty late, so I only have time for like 2 full runs if I can get that far. But I also don't do hardly any safeties anymore. So, runs may not make it all the way. We'll see. Hey, I appreciate it. Whoa, bug. So far, we have not made it to Hornet. So, there's that. Just been dying to weird stuff. Getting hit in weird places. That's always a thing. Not getting inventory drops. Normal Hollow Knight speedrun stuff. These bugs have been weird. I don't think I haven't gotten a double spike kill all night with these guys for some reason. It's like last night. It's just weird stuff that never really comes up. I mean, I took the L to Hornet too, and lost like a minute. But there was just some bizarre stuff that never really gets in the way, never really goes wrong, and it just seemed to go wrong. So hopefully that works itself out before we start getting deep into a run. Geo. Hit him for good luck. I mean, we hit him for RNG manipulation, obviously. That's how we do this. Nail arts, nail arts, spells and upgrades. And then the essentially the movement tech. So we'll get Crystal Heart, Easemus Tier, wings. Is that it? Maybe? You jerk bug. Oh my goodness. I would hate for RNG to work well with these guys. Yeah, the Metroidvania stuff. Technically skills, I guess? I wouldn't really consider them skills, but... That's what the category says, so... we end up getting 35% of the game by the end of it. That was a good room. Wow. Wow. Okay. Sure. If this PB is, I'm gonna be both happy and upset. So I think I lost like 10 seconds just to Baldur's spitting at me. Oh yeah, the cloak, the dash. But that's kind of just necessary. Mantis Claw. Technically those count as skills too, I guess. Even though we wouldn't make it very far without them. No. I moved over too much. It was weird. I'm not gonna try to do this backup bug. Just take the time loss. So normally in this category, it's run on the downpatched 1221. They're trying to get current patch all skills an official category. But your typical all skills run gets dash slash like immediately, as soon as you can, because dash slash can go through doors and hit levers. So they do lever skips, and it goes considerably faster. Inventory dropping works on current patch, but it's frame perfect. You have to fall off the ledge and hit inventory on the same frame. What are you doing, Hornet? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... not getting fireball skip hurts real bad. It was not frame perfect on previous patches, and it might have actually gotten patched out in Lifeblood. Lifeblood was one of the major DLC patches things. It was a quality of life patch that patched out a lot of glitches. So in 1.2.2.1, which is what most runners use for any percent, all skills, 106%, you can push inventory in midair, and it will open the inventory. I guess it basically works like when you push inventory on current patch, it checks to see if you have ground underneath your feet. And if you do, then you can hit inventory. Well, that was bad. If you don't, then it won't open the inventory. Because when your inventory is open, it assumes that you have ground under your feet, and so it doesn't calculate velocity, which is why you fall really fast. And so I think they just patched in a check to see if you have ground under your feet. So it's not, you can't really do it all the time, and you don't always get it when you go for it in current patch. But it does save time in the few places that it can occur and be beneficial. I think there's only like 2 places that I go for it right now. Whereas in 1.2.2.1 people will use it all the time because it cancels hard falls. Still stagger when you land if inventory is open? No. Ah, come on, bugs. What? Ugly too. Save time. Hey Tango, how's it going? Welcome in. That pogo off the explosion is brave. So the explosion pogo in 1.2.2.1, this is another difference. You can actually pogo off the explosion, which is why it's called explosion pogo. In current patch, you can pogo off of the bomb, and then the explosion happens and you damage boost off the explosion. So you have to take damage for it. And then on Switch is capped at 60 frames. And the lower your frame rate, the better the knockback. And so on current patch on PC, they actually VSync to limit the frame rate so that they can get a pogo out of that. This is a really bad ring. But on Switch you just do it because it's capped at 60, so. But anyway, if you see somebody menu there during a current patch run of some sort, they are setting the VSync to on so that they can get a better knockback for ePogo. Yeah, when PC guys on 1.2.2.1 do it, they actually pogo off the explosion and don't take damage. It's also a lot easier because you have the entire explosion hitbox to pogo off of. Take that cleanup. There's a couple different variations of the ePogo. X. The e-pogo that I did is probably what most people will go for. There is a variation where you pogo off the shroom and then dash into the bomb and use the explosion to propel you. It looks a lot cooler, but the timing is much more difficult. Tried the pogo a few times, it hasn't exactly worked out. It was one of the last things that I learned. Gotten it definitely more consistent, but learning it and executing it were rough. My world record run for any percent was the first time I successfully e-pogoed in a run and didn't lose it. I had tried for probably 2 hours that night. For the first 15 minutes I reset I don't know how many dozens of times. And then I got the e-pogo and saved like 30 seconds and just went for it. So, I've practiced it a few more times since then, so it's not as reset heavy. The mantises after the pogo are the problem now, because they're just RNG. Rome was enjoyable to watch. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was a nervous wreck after that e-pogo. No, I need to hit this, please. What? What did I hit? That was weird. I really don't want to take damage here because I really don't want to binge here. That's fun. Shade skip really wasn't that bad. Still miss it from time to time. And when you miss it, it totally feels like a troll. Because you have to waste 20 seconds to die again. I don't know, it really wasn't that long, I don't feel. It was one of the first tricks that I learned, mostly because it's one of the first tricks in the run. But I do probably still take it slower than a lot of people, because missing it is a huge setback. No. Okay. We're okay. Really? You hit me? Of all the things. You troll bug, I swear. Try to get me again. That one you never tried because you usually play on Steel Soul for whatever reason. Yeah, you try that on Steel Soul, it's a bad time. You have several thoughts on this area? Okay, well, I'm losing time. Go me. The pogo skip to the area is hard to do. It's tricky, for sure. It's deceptively difficult. There's another pogo like that in Crystal Peaks that some runners will do for, I think, in the 100% categories. Because they go for a relic up there. I'm gonna die here, 100%. Wow. Never done it once. Tried several times but never done it. It's definitely weird to get the hang of. But I will say, once you do get it, and get to know the feeling of it, which is like a bunch of tricks in this game, once you get the feel for it, you can do it no problem. I say no problem. You can do it much easier. I do still miss it from time to time. Use. They're trying. Stop. Oh my gosh. Get out of my life. Yes. Yeah, you can no longer hit levers through walls, through doors, through floors. There is one lever that you can hit through the floor in any percent to get to Dream Nail, but that's only because it's completely open and it's just like a 2-second time save, if that. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, that's going to be the major difference in 1.2.2.1 in this, is that I won't be able to hit levers through doors, floors, walls, or anything like that. Wow, you're just gonna die all over the place, huh? Oh, jerk. I didn't hit him with a single fireball, did I? I feel really bad about that. You tried that skip and never pulled it off. Yeah. I don't feel like Team Cherry really went out and said, hey, we got rid of all this stuff when we did this. You like the idea of more current patch stuff? I think it just makes sense. I think most people who pick up this game, I mean, obviously they're picking it up on current patch, and that was a huge like turnoff for me when I first, heard about speedrunning and thought about it. Like, I'm not gonna down patch my game, and on the Switch you can't down patch your game. And in retrospect, down patching isn't terribly difficult on PC, but it's still like, it's a different version of the game that you didn't play casually most of the time. So you have to relearn how 1.2.2.1 works and what's broken, what's not. I don't know. I just think it's more beginner friendly. I don't know, that's a weird thing. It's more accessible to more people if you just do current patch and allow it to be its own thing. That was weird. Not overly concerned about records, just like speedruns. It changes the route that you like. Yeah. mean, it wouldn't be such a huge deal if current patch didn't change a whole lot, but it changes a significant amount run-wise. So it's almost a punishment to current patch players, especially all skills, just because lever skips are the main thing with this category. I always miss this guy. Another thing is 106%. In 1221 they have a spell charm combination with the fluke charm and shaman stone that turns your soul, your fireball, into a bunch of flukes, and it still happens in current patch, but it's completely nerfed. And in 106 it can one-shot bosses. It's a devastating attack. So that's no longer a thing in current patch. You wouldn't really run 106 in current patch because there's 112%. The shotgun, yeah. But I don't know. I wouldn't really have a problem with people running 106 on current patch just to run 106. Like, it is a category, but you're severely punished if you can't use the shotgun. Yeah, it's totally nerfed. It's not worth it at all. It's pretty sad. Like, I think how the math worked out originally was something like each of the flukes, oh man, was worth like either half of the fireball damage or the full fireball damage. And after the nerf, it's like each of the flukes is worth a fraction of that. So I'm not even sure if it's worth it casually to change it. .106 seems kind of dated. Yes. I mean, it's not full completion. But in terms of running, with so many people still playing on 1221 and 106 being full completion with 1221, I can see, and it's just a fun category. It has all the brokenness of the old patches. It's full completion on that patch. I don't know. I probably, if I down patched, I probably wouldn't run it anyway. If I was going to learn that much of the game, I would just learn the whole 112%. Well, like I said, there have been people that have been playing this a lot longer than me. So 106% just makes sense for them. That is full completion of the game that they began playing however long ago. I hate taking this slow. Thought he was gonna smack me. How long have I been playing this? Yeah, it's still a form of 100%. I got this casually my first time when it came out on Switch, which was like 2018 maybe? It was right before the God Home DLC. I've been running this since like late May, early June maybe. It was slow? Oh, I guess in my PB I probably took the damage instead of the slow way. Oh well. Makes me nervous too. I hate this place. I hate all the skips, I hate all the tricks. I hate this room. Even though I probably do it in the safest way you can possibly do it. Without, you know, getting the lantern. I guess I kind of do. I do the underplat, which is, and I do the fast laser cycle. Those aren't exactly safe, I guess. Oh my gosh, these bugs. Shoot something. Come on, bug. There you go. He was eyeing me. The room without the light, how? I personally, I took pictures with the lantern on another file. I took pictures. And then I used the pictures to determine where all the platforms were. And then there are runners who have made many videos about the many different ways to get through that area. And I just found one that was easy to remember, had the fewest steps to learn, and I felt safe doing. So for me, that was 3 crystal dashes. I didn't have to time my dashes or, you know, think about the distance I was traveling with a dash. It was just, you crystal dash, you hit a wall, you jump. You enjoyed it, but it's not a fun enjoyment. Yeah, Crystal Peaks, for sure. It's a great area, but it's, everything in there will kill you. Why am I doing that? I also don't like the crystal dash here. I always fail it. Yeah, a little slow. Old patch guys will walk off the edge. So they can inventory drop down. And when they hit the bottom, I guess it resets the timer for when the seer shows up. Walking off the edge in current patch is slow because you can't inventory drop. I guess you could try to frame perfect inventory drop, but by the time you do that and fall, you haven't actually saved any time. So it's, you might as well wait. How did I lose time on that? Beepers. Lost time here on my PB, I think. I could never hit that ledge. Did not. Okay, that's fine. What? Get out of here. Bug. I think I can save time here if I don't hard fall. Maybe.
To sta cucando.
You first change the language off English. It'd take long to get used to not being able to directly know what everything said. Not for me. The only language struggle is the stags. Figuring out which stag is which, especially when you do the longer categories and you have like 7 of the stags unlocked, or all 8 stags, or whatever, how many there are. Knowing which stag is which and not having them labeled clearly is rough. Yeah. But I started, my first run was any percent, so it wasn't too bad. When I learned all skills, I had to relearn what the stags were, what position they were in, because they're different stags. No. It was a weird way to end that fight. Okay. No nail upgrades in this one. That would be a much longer category, because you'd have to go all the way through the Colosseum, and it's a lot. I'm gonna take the bench here. Yeah. Colosseum, no fun. And when I first started doing any percent, I did actually get 1 nail upgrade. Because a single nail upgrade takes you from 5 damage per hit to 9 damage. It was a lot easier to learn the game that way. A lot easier to do Watcher Knights. Because they're Watcher Knights. But it takes like a full 2 minutes maybe to go and get nail. So it is definitely slower. But it was a very good way to get me into the game without having to worry too much about dying to random stuff. Am I doing this right? I don't normally have full soul here. Guess so. Oh, because I usually spend all my soul on the Soul Warrior. Why? I'm not getting... I'm losing inputs and I don't like it. I don't have soul? What is happening? What? Okay. was a really bad fight. Hey Carrie, how's it going? But we didn't die, so still in there. Voxel, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm gonna read chat in just a second once I smack Larryin around a bit. Had to go get Shade Cloak just to patch Watcher Knights? Yep. Oh, we're losing all kinds of time. Did a no charm, no upgrade someone recently for kicks? Smitchins, that sounds terrible. Trying to de-salt, just got done playing PUBG. Oh no, I'm sorry. Last time I saw that fight from a streamer, it looked a lot harder. It's still hard. It's a lot easier with Descending Dark. Carrie, it's going well. Decent. It's going well. We have a run past the beginning, past Soul Sanctum. We're into the part where I started losing a lot of time to random dumb stuff in my PB. So hopefully we'll start seeing some time saves. We'll get out of the red. We haven't been too far in the red, but it was rough. I bet. That sounds terrible. Sounds like the people that are doing Pantheon 5 all bindings. Why? Who hurt you? I understand the challenge of this game is fun, but there are limitations. Isma's tier, we hit the spikes like 4 times. It was really bad. So we're gonna try to do spike jump and not fail it a bunch of times. Like that. Here. Oh. Oh. That's ridiculous. Get out of here, game. You've radianted every boss. What? That's on my bucket list. But man, that's... Wow. Still haven't done all bindings for 3, 4, or 5? Why would you? Oh, I almost got it. Rude. The spike jump is definitely unintended, Voxel. The intended route is to beat Dung Defender, and then you Crystal Dash all the way across. But it's much, much faster to skip Dung Defender and risk your head getting fractured on a bunch of spikes. Spike jump is a lot harder, in my opinion. You have to get this really precise, like, pseudo jump off the bottom of that ledge that I was kicking off, and then you have to pogo the spikes, and jump and dash off of your pogo like one right after the other. You can't wait for it or else you're just gonna hit spikes. Oh, this guy. I'm gonna heal here because I don't want to die. And I have to heal up here anyway. I always heal up before Broken Vessel. Blood. Because Team Cherry put it in there. Oh, I killed it. Team Cherry's done a lot of things, both intentional and unintentional. Oh, I almost got it. You can jump off of that weird ledge there at just the right way that you can skip that little roundabout, but it wastes a lot of time if you try it a bunch, so don't try it a bunch. Why did I just upswing me? Please? This is the attack you want him to do, because he sits there and just throws fireballs everywhere, but you can Descending Dark him over and over again, and he won't get pushed out of the way, knocked back. And Descending Dark is super powerful. Because upswing is best? Upswing is okay. But not getting the inputs that you put in your controller, or that you think you put in your controller, kind of a bad time. Dash slash into Kingsbrand, so this is Hornet 2 after dash slash. She killed me. I lost at least a minute to her. She's kind of the run ender, so I'm gonna, if I don't take damage on my way to her, then I'm not gonna safety bench, because safety bench wastes time. But we'll see. The world record for this run, Imre did die to Hornet 2, but she's a much better player than I am, so should not die to Hornet 2, because if I die to Hornet 2, I'm not going to beat her record. So getting world record kind of relies on not dying. Ah, missed it. I don't know that I need a C-dash here. I guess it doesn't save a bunch of time, or any time, probably waste time. Jerk. C-dash please, before that aspid hits me, thanks. I'm not getting C-dashes? Strange? Question mark? That's the only safety bench I'll allow myself to take because it's right there. And it's literally just for the refill. Come on, dude. Enough. Enough's enough. But you need to see my cutscene. It's glorious.
Bam. Finne.
Alright, here we go. There's a C dash. They do exist. Oh, buddy. Okay. Slash is much more dashing now. Yeah, it's the dash slash. It's a technique that I never use. I really don't do any nail arts. I guess I do this one. But I got it way late that time, so it didn't really help. Alright, Hornet. You and me. I knew you were gonna do that, jerk. Why though? No! We didn't die. Let's go. So much Shaw, for real. Oh, buddy. Come on, come on. Thanks. Oh, why am I dashing? Or jumping? Used to never use them, but they come in handy for flying turds called aspits. In Coliseums and stuff, absolutely. When I played this casually, I did all nails. I had to relearn basically how to play this entire game when I started running it, because I didn't use spells at all. And spells are all you use in a speedrun. Didn't get hit, that's good. Dash here. Okay, we're going to Monomon. Everything's fine. I can E-dive here to save a little bit of time. Let me take a couple hits here, even though I don't really want to. It's okay. That's not a huge deal. I can do Monomon on very little health. I might take damage getting to Monomon. It's not always good. Used to not use spells either. Then you started and noticed the enemy started to die more than you. If they do that. I'm going left here. Remember the route. No. Oh, jerk bug. Well, that's not good. It's not bad, but hard fall. Perfect. I'm just gonna bench before Monomon. It's okay. Unless I get. I guess I don't need to bench. If I take another damage, I'll have to bench. See how this room goes. Okay, maybe I won't bench, we'll see. Platforms evaded, most of them. It was more the jellyfish I was worried about. Kind of ruin your day. To bench or not to bench? Don't bench. Risk it for the biscuit. I know I can get down there without taking damage. I can heal one. Still get my nail off. It's good. So that attack right there is called the fast attack. Wow. You want the fast attack. This is the slow attack. We want to kind of bait Umu into this platform here. Well, we need to de-nail him one more time. Okay. That's Umu. What's that? That was fast. Yeah. So I get him in a position where when I shoot fireballs at him in that first round, I got 2 double fireballs, which is like 80 damage. Your nail hits are 5 damage, just to kind of put it in perspective. So if I get both doubles, all I need is a fireball and a nail swing. Pest and Fireborn raced recently. Fire kinda got screwed here. Oh yeah, I saw. Oh, did I see. Great race though. Slow cycles. Yeah. 40 nails, it's a lot of nail hits. Umu can take forever. Really the double fireballs are what make that fight what it is. Lads, we're getting it. Trying to at least. This is always an awkward exit for me. I don't know why. That wasn't too bad. Alright, we're gonna binge here. And go get Great Slash. This is the only part of the run that I'm not sure is faster than the world record. Because she takes a different route. I don't want to dash here. Fine. Okay. That's not faster. Dash, please. Thank you. Whoa, jump, please. Pushing my jump button way early. Coming out of these dashes. That's not good. That's gonna bite me for sure. Come on, Shio. What you got? Oh, let's go. Howling Wraiths, I lost a ton of time on. It's not a fun split, it's a really stupid arena. So we'll see. New upgrade, you have no idea what it is. It's the Great Slash. It's like a charge shot, but with a nail. Oh, cancel. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit by you. You're a jerk. I'm not sure the damage roll on the nail arts, honestly. Could probably learn that. If I ran a category that used them more, I'd probably learn it. Okay, got a bunch of soul. Ooh, what an arena. Get out of here. And then I hard fell. Basically using your nail to generate soul at that point? Yeah. That is the truth. There are some things that obviously you can't break with soul, but for the most part, your nail is just good for, you get 9 hits and you get a full soul meter. Every 3 hits you get a spell. So that is something that's much more important to keep track of than anything else, really. Nice and clean, thanks. I messed this up so bad in my PB. Got a double? Let's go. What? What? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. That was weird. Okay. This is fine. Don't freak out. Don't freak out, it's just losing time. It's fine. Right now it's fine. Don't get flustered here. It's really easy to fall. Just take it slow. Don't die. Same thing here. This part of the run is absolutely horrid. 1, 2, 3. Didn't get hit by the nerd. Landed on the platform. No light. No, I can barely see some of the stuff, but for the most part, it's blind. Okay, I have to do risky strat on this jerk, and I hate him. Die. Just die. Light is for people with a lamp? Yeah. We don't have time to get the Geo to buy the lamp, so we just do that. The only reason you get lamp in any percent is because you don't get dive, and there's only 2 ways into Crystal Peaks, and you have to have the lamp for the other one. Thanks, Gary. Shade Cloak. I had a good climb last time, I think. And then Hollow Knight, I died to in my PB. Let's go. What? That jump. Oh, we do an inventory drop there. You push inventory while you're still planted on the floor, and then it crumbles under your feet, so it's free. This is the last thing we use our Geo for. I am going to use the Cyclone Slash right here. I'm going to pre-charge it through the screen transition. And use it to get a few hits on him for soul. And we will use the soul that we've got to do 2 spells because we can't inventory drop. We'll use one right here. The other right here. They do kind of feel pretty bad to miss. Because you just get stuck on a random platform higher up in the air than you expected to be. Oh, that feels really bad to miss too. Okay, but we are in there. Like, this is... Yes. We're gonna get soul here. And this will get us... this drop right here. Smaller drop for sure, but it's free. They are, so this is the Ancient Basin. This is where all the souls of the other vessels that have died are. You're into the lore. This is kind of the part where you figure out that you're not the Hollow Knight, I guess. You're just one of thousands and thousands of tiny creatures that have failed to be good vessels. Alright, we're gonna C-dash out of here. C-dash right here. C-dash here. Oh, I didn't need to C-dash there. Okay. We will C-dash here. I don't need to C-dash here, but I'm going to. Cancel. Let me get to the other screen. C-dash here, for sure. Cancel. And then farm that nerd for soul, because we need it for this spell. Fuzzy, what's going on? Good luck on the run. Thank you so much. We're kind of in there. Just need to not die. As you do. Looking good from where you're sitting. My PB has a death to THK. So, there's that. Not saying anything, you know, good or bad, but it does have a death in THK. This is the climb. Kind of the goal here is to not get hit, but to also gather some soul. Oh. Excuse me? This isn't good. Guess we'll take this a little careful. I'm not about to die here. What? Okay, so not the best climb I've ever had in my life, but we will get to THK. Is this all the skills? Yes, that's all the skills. Thanks Fuzzy for answering that. That is the final skill. Could always be worse. Yeah, we could have fallen all the way down or died. That's about as worse as it can get. I'm gonna take the bench here because it's just one little dash away. And then I'm gonna buffer a Great Slash through the transition. And then I missed the Great Slash, so that's good on me. I did not buffer the Great Slash through the transition. You got me, I appreciate it. We do not C-dash here. The nerves, stop it! We need to have like a blistering fast THK. No pressure. It prevents the hard fall. You automatically hard fall when you come out of that transition. So if you Great Slash, then it resets your fall height. Hey, Noe. Welcome in. We're just at the end here. This is the part where you learn the protagonist is not the Hollow Knight. Okay. Gotcha. Phase 2. Stupid damage to take. Got a heal here. should have scream skipped. I should have done it. I should have just gone for it. Why aren't you dead? Oh my gosh, this is world record. Oh my gosh. Get it. What? Heal. Absorb it. I do this every time. Oh my gosh. Just die already. Holy crap. Well, someone !WR just so I can be absolutely sure. 1:16:47 by 23 seconds. And there goes my green screen. I hate you. I hate you, computer. Oh, it's fixed. Oh my gosh. Zarinus, welcome in. I hope I said your name right. Thanks for the GG. Voxel, thanks for the GG. Fuzzy Games, Carrie, thanks for the GG. Icy, thanks for the follow. Megamar followed, I didn't see. Azarenas, thank you for the follow. Fuzzy, thank you for the GG. You got there. Oh my gosh. That Hollow Knight fight was bunkus though. Carrie, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I love this game. Thank you, Smitchens. That just happened. So my PB last night, I missed, I dropped literally 3 minutes of time save, I think. I was going through the splits and I was just like, I lost world record because I died, basically. Holy crap. So Imre's sum of best is still like a minute faster than mine. And she has a Death to Hornet too in her PB. So I'm still way behind her. Like, if you guys have not ever seen Imre run this game, she's phenomenal. She's doing some 112%. And she got under 3 hours and 30 minutes, which is a huge accomplishment. 3 hours and 30 minutes used to be the world record. Now it's 3:15, I think. So she's been doing a lot of that. I've not been able to catch her recently because school started and I'm doing that with my kiddos. But yeah, she holds all the world records on Switch. I'm just borrowing them for the time being. There are 2 other records on Switch, True Ending and 112%, and I'm not going to go for either of those. If she wants to take her world records back, she'll do it, and I will come back and I will work on my Switch stuff. But until then, I might move to PC. Did you just get a world record here? I did by 23 seconds, as long as it says 35%. Yeah. Ah, my heart. My heart. So I'm just gonna show that this is current patch. In the bottom left corner, it should say 1.4.3.2, which is what the Switch runs on. This is my top file that I just played on, and then this is the Switch.